Today I'm making bread rolls. You can use them for whatever you want, but we're going to be using them for Cuban sandwiches. We have 1 1/4 cup of water and a tablespoon of yeast. If you're not sure your yeast is good, you're going to put it into the water and wait until it starts bubbling or gets foamy, and then you can dump it into your mixer or into your bowl. Now we have 3 cups of flour and a teaspoon and a half of salt. Since we know our yeast is good, we're just going to put it in the mixer. And I didn't want to knead it by hand, so I'm going to use a mixer, but if you don't have a mixer, you can just knead it by hand. Okay, then our flour. It's not working. Okay, we got it. And then our salt. We're gonna bring that up. You're gonna wanna knead or mix your bread dough for 10 minutes. So we are done mixing our bread for 10 minutes. We had to double the recipe because our family likes bread and we had to feed everyone. We also had to add in a little bit more flour because it was still sticky. Now we're going to add in 3 tablespoons of butter and then let that mix for another 5 minutes. Normally you would use lard, but since we don't have that, we're using butter. We did it. The butter is kneaded in, and now we're going to let it rise until it's double in size, which is probably going to take about an hour. Unless your kitchen is going to cold, it's going to take a little bit longer. So we're going to put a towel on it and go put it on the stove. So I washed my hands, and now we just need to shape our bread. Cut this in half. Okay, we will do that one in a minute. I'm going to put this into a ball. Cut it in half one more time. Now put this one here. Cut this in half. Okay, so we are going to roll them and stretch them out until they have about the shape of a hoagie, and then we will put them on the pan. So roll it, then stretch it, roll it again, stretch it. Just keep doing that for a minute. Okay, one. Now we shape them, and now we're gonna let them rise for another hour. And number 2. Now we are gonna go put these ones on the stove. So our bread is done. We're going to put it in the oven. And the reason I have a spray bottle is when we put them in, I'm going to spray it in there so it gets steamed up and we get a good crust. Our bread is done and it smells delicious and it has a really nice crust. Now our bread is done for our Cuban sandwiches.